Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Last week I used the Friends Revolution collection, the Monica and the Rachel palettes. So this week I thought it was only fair to use the Phoebe palette. Now I've shown this before, and the last time I talked about this was originally when I first got the Friends Revolution collection. And I did say that this maybe wasn't the palette for me because I tend to use more warm toned shadows. And as we can see, this is quite a wintry, cool toned palette. But nonetheless, that is what I'm doing today. I'm going to challenge myself to do a cool tone look. I know, who am I? I don't know. It has been a while, a long while, since I did a cool tone look. Especially purpley shades. I don't know, I just don't think that purple really suits me. I have seen a lot of posts in makeup groups and Instagram and whatever that purple is actually really good for brown eyes because it makes them pop or whatever. But I don't know, I just don't think that purple suits me all that much. But we're going to do that today and see where we end up. Okay, just zoom in so you can see what's happening here. So first I'm going to take the Revolution Conceal and Define and just go ahead and start priming the eyelids. Now, I always like to do my eyes first rather than base first because then if you hate it, it's so much easier to take off. If you get any fallout, it's so much easier just to clean up. Although I must say, I'm not expecting any dramatic fallout from these shades because they are, like I said, quite cool tone shades. And if there is any fallout, it will be probably very minimal. Now, like I said, I'm going to go and do a cool tone look today. I was going to use Lobster, but as we can see, that's quite warm. So what I'm going to do first is a transition shade is this one here, Buffet. So in the pan, this looks like quite a light purpley lilac shade, but sometimes they can be deceiving in the pan. So let's stamp this into the crease and we'll see. Anyway, now that that is on, it looks very similar to it did in the pan. Just a really, really light lilac-y purple shade. I don't know if that's picking up well on camera just because it is so light. But like always, we are just gonna roll with it, trust the process, and see where we end up. So last week I'm aware that I did ramble on quite a lot. I was discussing the coronavirus vaccine. In case anybody hasn't seen that video, you want to check it out. I will leave it linked, but I'm aware I did ramble on quite a lot about it. Sometimes you just need to rant it out, you know? I'm going to make a very conscious effort not to do that today. I'm going to keep this relatively quick. I say that, I'm going to try and keep this relatively quick. Okay, that purpley shade Buffet is on, but like I said, it is very subtle. It is a really, really, really cool tone, and I actually don't know if you guys can see it or if it just makes me look like I have black eyes or I'm just super tired. So I am going to dip into a tiny bit of that orange shade Lobster, just a teeny bit, just to really bring that depth back, because otherwise you just won't be able to see it. So I'm just using that same brush and I'm just taking a teeny bit into the crease. I'm keeping it centered in the crease and not taking it above like I did with Buffet. Okay, I think that looks much better. It didn't add a whole lot of warmth or depth, but it's there. It's quite minimal, but it's there. It looks better, I think so. Again, I apologise for this every video. I know my lighting is not good. It's just, I think the way this room is, it's actually an attic, like a loft conversion. So there's not a whole lot of natural light comes in. I do have the windows and I do have my normal lights, but they're quite dim, and my softbox lights, I don't know, they are bright enough, but For some reason on camera it just doesn't pick up that well. So I don't know, if anybody has any like good lighting suggestions, then please leave them below. I don't know, I think this might just be how it is until I move. Which was supposed to be last year, but then, you know, the virus and everything happened. Anyway, that's a story for another day. I'm not going to ramble. Right, let's sort these eyes. So I'm going to cut the crease. Again, not too dramatic, not like a full cut crease, just like a little half cut crease. Stamp that on, look up, see where that line is, although will that just take away that shade Lobster that I just put down? Probably. Yes, it will. So that was kind of pointless. Never mind. Don't worry, I'll go back in and deepen that up. Okay, on this cut crease, I'm going to go ahead and take this purple shade, which is Triplet, and this looks like a really nice shimmer shade. Again, purple, not my favourite, but we're rolling with it today. I feel like I always do a warm tone smoky eye or a warm tone cut crease, so I felt like it was time to challenge myself and do a little cool tone look. And actually, that's not too vibrant. I did think that that would be much more purpley. It looks more purpley in the pan than it does on your lid. On the lid it is much more subtle, so that's good. It is very shimmery. I think that's really nice. I really like that shimmer, and like I predicted, there is absolutely no fallout whatsoever. So I think that's fab. This is why I really love Revolution, because they never have any issues. Like, I have never ever had a Revolution product where there's been issues or I've hated it. Like, I've always really liked it. I think I would go as far to say that Makeup Revolution might be my favourite. I mean, no shade to other brands. You know, I do love some other brands. Benefit, for example. Urban Decay. Tarte. All up there. But I must say, I think Revolution is my fave. I'm just going back in with that more warm tone shade Lobster just to bring that back to life a little bit. It was looking a bit flat. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I am, sorry. And actually, it's not like it's exceptionally warm toned, so I think that's fine. Okay, I'm going to leave that as is for the moment. I'm going to quickly jump off camera, do my base, do my brows, and then I'll come back, finish up the eyes, and we'll see how it's looking. Okay, I'm back. So I have done my base, I've done my lip, I've added a wing, so now let's finish up these eyes. So I was originally looking at this blue shade in the bottom here, which is called Bike. And I did think about taking that on the lid originally. I thought that that might be quite a nice inner corner highlight, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a little bit here on this pencil brush and give it a little spray. Oh wow, that is really nice. That is really bright actually. Oh yeah, I really like that. Do you know, this also might be quite a good highlight shade as well. I'm going to use this little highlight brush, and I already have highlighter on, but I'm just going to layer a tiny bit of that over top. Oh wow, that is really bright. Also going to take a little bit of that just below the brow arch as well. As we can see, I do have quite a lot of strays under there, but I'm trying to grow these brows. They are a little bit sparse and a little bit sort of all over the place, so I'm really trying to not pluck or tweeze or wax or anything and just let them do their thing. Okay, I do really love that shade. Actually, I might need to do another look with that on the lid and see how that goes. Really, really like that shade Bike. Very pretty. Okay, lastly, to finish up these eyes, I'm going to do mascara. So this is the Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer. And basically what this is just like a white mascara. So you put that on first. And it just adds so much length. You see already how much length that added? Insane. And then for mascara, I'm using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. These two are a really good pairing actually. They recommend both on the Tarte website, which I really like, but sadly, due to Brexit, I think in the future it's going to be quite difficult to get Tarte products because obviously they are an American based company, and I think, I don't know for sure, but I think they are in stores in America, I would guess, like Ulta, Sephora, those types of places, but we don't have that in the UK, so the only other option is obviously the Tarte website, but with Brexit happening, obviously import taxes and everything are much, much higher now, thanks Brexit. Oh, anyway, so I think in the future it's just not going to be possible. I mean, it would be possible, but the shipping fee and the import taxes and everything are going to be like ridiculous. So I guess unless things change, but at some point in the future, it's just not going to be an option to have Tarte products anymore. Unless I become like a millionaire, then that's different. But I was actually talking to my mum about this morning because I seen online that this girl had ordered a coat, a big like winter jacket. I'm not sure where from, but obviously it was from either a European country or an American country, and an American country from the USA. And so what happened was the coat was originally something like £200, so it must have been, you know, quite expensive in the first place. But then what happened was she was also charged a further £80 for the delivery and everything, which is just it's not good. Not good. So, you know, I wasn't a fan of Brexit when it first all happened. I thought it's not broke, so don't fix it. Do you know, like, we've been in the European Union for a long, long time. So why do I want to leave now? I still don't understand really people's reasonings for choosing to leave. I don't know. Maybe I will do some research on that and that can be another video. You guys can let me know if you would like that. But for now, here is the finished look. What do you guys think? So overall, I do actually really quite like how this turned out. I did think that that purple shade would be quite like dramatic and make me look quite ill, but it didn't. It's actually really nice. I do also like the shade Lobster. I think that would be a really nice transition on its own, so maybe I will try that with the blue next time. The blue shade Bike is just really pretty. It is really like a nice icy blue white highlight shade. Really, really pretty. I do really, really like it, and overall I actually really like this palette. I didn't think I would looking just my initial first glance, but it is really pretty, and actually in the future I would quite like to use this pressed glitter, which is Science Boy, so maybe I will do another look using that in the future. So there we go guys, if you like this one then please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and if you want to see any more makeup things like this then you can head over to Instagram at Nicola Savage 22 and also leave me a comment. What do you think of the cool toned look? Okay everyone, take care, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!